Hi guys, good morning to everyone. I'm D. Radhashi, Astro Professor in Department of Commerce in Dr. SNS College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see about financial accounting. In that financial accounting, we are going to see about the subsidiary books. Let me see about what is the subsidiary books. Okay, what are the subsidiary books? In the before class itself, we have more about what is the journal, what is the ledger. We will thoroughly has been explained in that understanding view of the journal and ledger. The third category can be take place as a subsidiary books. It is a division of journal. This is known as the book of primary entry or book of general entry and original entry, as all the transactions are recorded in their original forms. In this book, the details of transaction and the recording as the take place by handling in the day-to-day of classified manner. The subsidiary books, we want to know about what is the purchase books we are handling in that and what is the sales book we are handling in that. In that way, when we are purchasing one goods for a business, we are using for 2 to 3 days, it is not satisfied for the business, so we are going to return the goods. Then it is known as the purchase return. When we are purchasing one goods, it's not satisfied for the business, so we want to return that. So what entry we can be put in that? We want to put entry as a return entry. Then what is the return? It is a purchase. We are purchasing that goods, it is not satisfied, so we are returning the goods, so it is known as the purchase return. This is one category. Then we know about the sales. You are selling a goods to our customers. Okay. When the customer is not satisfied, so the customer is returning the goods to ours. So we have to known as the it is known as a sales return. When we are selling one goods, it's not satisfied by the customer is returning to the goods. Okay, we want to take that goods, we want to return the money, but we want to put an entry for that. In what entry we want to put that? It is known as the sales return. That amount is come back to the business, otherwise go back to the business. When we come back to the business is known as the purchase return. The amount is going back to known as the sales return. We want to divide these categories. For that purpose, the subsidiary books is helping for us the day-to-day activity. What is the returns or going out, what is the purchase or going out, what is the sales and sales returns to be handled in this way only. In that way only, we want to know the advantages of the subsidiary books. What is the advantage? It is the easy way. When we are putting a journal, it's totally for the journal and 1 month category it should be handled, and the way only it is separating as the ledger. We want to know the ledger, separate ledger in the division of the ledgers. In that way, that the third is known as the subsidiary books. We can be handled in a particular purchase, sales return, purchase return. The four categories have been take place for the business is known as the subsidiary books, which can be handled in the way of their advantage of efficiency of the business to helping the decision making of the business. And we want to know the here physiology and strength of their business to saving in time and recording the transaction by paying a subsidiary books in the year subdivision of the journal in case of which transaction is similar and nature or recorded. These are the books of the primary entries we want to put instead of recording one journal. The transactions are recorded in the nature of the prescribed books. It is known as a subsidiary books. You want to handle in that way only. The subsidiary books is taking place an important category in the journalize of their ledgers. In that way only the types of the subsidiary books can be handled. Already I am told about the purchase, sales, purchase return, sales return. These are the four categories have been taken place in the subsidiary books that can be happen in that the way only. And then we have the format or how can we can put. First we want to put the date and the particulars and the LIFO column, and it is a credit note or a debit note. We want to know the credit note and debit note, and in the account category we want to put in the debit side or the credit side of the amount. Then we want to finally categorize at the remarks. We can't able to pay any things or normal way we want to put anything in the remarks columns. Otherwise we are any difficulty we are facing in that we want to put in the remark columns as what we are facing. Some the goods are returned back but our amount is not be received. We want to put in the return column as a remark as the goods are returned by the particular customer, but we want to handle the money to the customers, so it can be handled in that way of the categories only. The format is useful for the sales return books. In that way only the types of the cash journal, goods journal and the bills journals to be taken by the proper way of handling this. In that way only cash books, sales return book, sales book and bills receivable by the book and purchase book, journal proper, purchasing return of the goods, purchase bill of the year, books can be take place by the categories of this. These are the subsidiary books we can be handled by the journal, ledger and subsidiary books. The third category we have been seeing are the subsidiary books. Thank you.